Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our TGIF Friday episode. This is an episode where I'm going to show you a little bit of progress on the craft room, and I'm super excited about that and super thankful. Sorry about the bouncing. Super thankful for my husband and my mom for helping me with all things, crochet room. Without them, I don't know. It's just really overwhelming sometimes, isn't it? When you have so much and you don't know what to do with it, and you have, anyway. What is in your cup this morning? I have coffee, and I'm so glad to see everyone. Let me see. I keep bending over to, let's see. We want to see live chat. Aloha, Naomi. Happy Friday to you. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So glad you're here. I can hear my little kitty crying. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just the girl. Not the boy. Oh my goodness. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Let me show you my big boy. Come here. Oh my gosh. This is my big boy. Look at him. He is so beautiful. But he must weigh about 30 pounds. Go on out, boy. Go on out. Now, I heard my shadow girl crying, and she wanted in, but he beat her to it. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Okay. Oh, you have an appointment, Alice. Well, I'm glad to see you. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning, Ambi. It is good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. Whew, I'm out of breath. So, yeah, so I've got I didn't even comb my hair this morning. Oh my gosh. I just woke up. This is it. This is my hair, not combed. I washed it last night, did not brush it. And so today, not only is it not brushed from washing it, but it's not brushed from sleeping on it. Sorry. Naomi just grabbed her second cup of coffee. Good for you, Naomi. Whew. I'm like really out of breath this morning, and I don't know why. It is good to see you. It is so good to see you. So yesterday, let's see. Oh, you haven't even gotten out of bed. Good for you, Ambi. Good for you. Oh, thank you. Oh, Naomi, you're always so sweet. You're always so kind to me. Thank you. Valerie, hello. Good to see you. So I had the two white square, square cabinets, right? And I don't know, are they called bookcases? I don't know what they're called, but cubby cabinets. And then I had the tall chrome cabinet. Well, so after I talked to you, Naomi woke up to snow this morning. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Nisi. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. And so I ordered another metal shelf. Well, I think maybe I told you, I don't know. You had a big snow day yesterday. Oh my goodness. Connie, good morning. Good morning, Connie. Mr. King Buddy, say howdy. Well, he says meow. Yes, he does. Nisi, you took today off. Yay! That's wonderful. That is wonderful. You need a day. Aw. Good coffee. Hubby made coffee last night. Oh my goodness. So, yes. So they didn't have chrome in the tall metal cabinet or shelving unit. So they, yeah, here, have some coffee. It doesn't have sweetener in it. It's not sweet. It's just half and half. Mm. But it's so good. I must have drank from both sides of this cup this morning. So they had a black one, which, let me tell you, that one was even more gorgeous than this metal shelving one. I mean, than the chrome looking one. So that came in. So yesterday, those three were put together. Oh, you take stevia and sugar-free coffee creamer? Okay. Oh, you're trying to decide what square pattern you want to use for the square swap. It has to be 10 inches. Nice. Nice. That is fun. Ambi says, I have to put sugar and milk or creamer. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so we got two more of the white cubbies, right? So Mom and, hey, Biscuit. Oh, you had some Buddy loving this morning. Yes, Buddy. Buddy loves his biscuit. And so Mom and hubby put together the two white cabinets without me yesterday. It was amazing. And I loved it, loved it. So I sat there and crocheted while they put those together. Happy birthday to me. My birthday is tomorrow, by the way. I'm going to be so old. But the funny thing is, I've been calling myself that number for a while. I've been saying that I'm 58, and I'm not until tomorrow. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, dear. And Connie's birthday is 10 days after mine. So she's coming up on a birthday. Yeah. And guess who else's birthday is today? My cousin Lori. Happy birthday, Lori. It's good to be able to wish you another happy birthday, another year. And so, yes, her birthday was, was the day before mine. And my mom's cousin, Connie's going to have a birthday bash on the 27th. Lots of prizes are going to be given away. Woo, woo. And so my mom's cousin, James, his birthday was on the 16th as well. And so he always would call me and on my birthday. And he would always make sure that he got a happy birthday from me too. Happy birthday, James. And so anyway, so he and Lori shared the same birthday, and then I tailed along right behind them. And so, yeah, that was fun. So, Buddy is on the computer desk listening. Hi, Bud. That's my boy, my Bud. Hi, Bud. And so anyway, they put those two together, and then and then we put the metal shelving unit together, and Mom was looking at it, and she's like, that's really nice. And you and your cousin have the same birthday a year apart. That's fun. So anyway, she said, you know what? That would that would work. Behind her headboard, she had a nice space for a table there, and so yeah, that shelving unit fit perfectly, and so she put tons of her cookie jars on that shelving unit, and so we won't have to build another shelving unit. Oh, that's fun, Ambi. When your mom left the hospital with you, you stopped by your cousin's first birthday party. That's fun. That is fun. And Connie had to play Crying Babies on the on her phone on YouTube to get Buddy to come out. Bud, the cat, loves to if he hears, hey, Nikki, good morning to you. I missed you. And if he hears crying babies or laughing babies, it's just that noise, that baby noise. Like on YouTube, if you play a video with crying babies or happy babies, he just comes out and he's like, he's got to find the babies. So I don't know whether it triggers, like it might be kitty babies. I don't know what it does, but he will always come running, looking for, where's the baby? Where's the baby? Where's the baby? So he's always done that. And the other cats don't care. They're like, what's that noise? They're like, huh. Oh, he does it for kittens crying too? I never tried that. He does. He wants to find the babies. So I don't know whether he was, separated too early, or he was found outside, and I rescued him from the shelter. So I'm not sure what his history was, right? Not sure. So anyway, so yeah, they put those together. So Mom has the black shelving unit in her room, which is great. Cleared up a lot of space for her cookie jars, put those on there. And because I was going to use that black one in the pantry and like use that to hold all of the, the slow cookers and the rice maker and all the stuff that we use, but we have to like tuck it places high up and blah, blah, blah. And so that way it's easy access, easy to get out. Like I have one stock pot that is too tall for my cabinets, so it has to sit on the stove all the time. I can put that on there. I use that stock pot all the time, so I don't want to store it way up high somewhere where I can't get to it, right? So that's very convenient. So anyway, so I've got another one of those on order for the pantry. But anyway, so that's going to really make life so much easier. And I can clear the countertop of things that I need there because I use it all the time, but I don't really want all that clutter. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's a good thing. But so I've got a lot more cubbies to fill, and I'm going to show you. All right. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's see. Let me see. This is different. This is really different. It's fun. Let's see. There we go. Oh, wait, before I do that, let me tell you one more thing. So while what I was crocheting was curtains for my window. And let me move this just a little bit. See, it's still kind of, it's really cluttered. These cubbies haven't been filled. I have boxes of stuff, and it's not organized. So hold on just a sec. Okay, so I had a cone of cotton, and it was a new cone that I'd had, and I hadn't made anything with it yet. So I thought, well, let me use that new cone of cotton and make some curtains. But I wanted to make some curtains that were see-through still. I wanted to be able to see out, but I just wanted it to filter that really bright sunshine, So I think I may have done the trick. I don't know if, yay, tomorrow's my birthday. Woo woo. And so anyway, I So I came upon, I was thinking, okay, what kind of stitch? I wanted to make it fast. I didn't want to make it solid. So I thought, well, I'll do the V stitch, right? And I'm really pleased with this V stitch. I'm really pleased with it. Mom loved it. She wants curtains like that for her room. And so Mom might have to go, she might have to go yarn shopping if she wants a certain color for her room. Because it took almost a whole cone to make these 2 panels, and I didn't quite make them wide enough. So you'll see in just a second. I'm going to show you, but I wanted to show you this because this is the way I made the top, okay? So this right here, and look, I did 8 chains, and then what I did was I went in and out with a spring rod to hold the curtains. I mean, I'm just like so pleased because it just holds the curtains. And excuse me, so I did this is the top. I did a solid top, but I did that after I just made a panel, excuse me, a V-stitch, just a panel of V-stitches. And this is up close what the V-stitch looks like right here. So nice. And this is a white with little green and yellow and blue specks, basically. So anyway, I made the 2 panels, and then I realized they're not quite wide enough. And so, like, basically, I made the 2 panels just wide enough for the window instead of giving a little bit of give so that they could oh yeah, you got to do some panels, definitely. And thank you Valerie. And so anyway, I thought, well, last night I was thinking, what am I going to do? That is not quite wide enough. There's a gap in the middle. So I thought, well, I would make this to go right in the middle, and then I just made I just made this up as I was going along, right? I didn't even have a pattern for this. I just did, I think this is like 14 stitches, and then I went ahead and did half double, and then I did another. And it created this, I don't know how to describe it, but anyway. So I'm going to put that in the middle of my curtains. So come along with me while I do that. Here we go. So let me show you. So these are the way the curtains look, which is really pretty cool, don't you think? Let me bring it down a little bit. Okay. So you know what? I like to see, let me do this again. Okay. So I'm going to actually bring you around this way. There we go. So that I can see what you're seeing. So I can make sure that you're seeing properly. Good morning, Purple Crochet with Dreamy. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try and loosen this up. There we go. Okay, so these are the panels. These are the panels. Do you see this? I am in love with these panels. I really am. I really am. So what I'm going to do is take this one off so that I can get the center in there. And see, I really thought that this would be enough for the half a panel, but you can see in the middle, it kind of goes in, it concaves a little bit. The V just kind of springs back in, right? So that's what happened. And I didn't take that into consideration because I just didn't know. So I'm going to put this in there. Let's see. Um, let's see which side I want for the front. Well, I don't guess it really matters because I went back and forth, so. Okay, so I'm just threading this like this. And I think maybe it'll be cute. I don't know. Maybe it'll be super ugly. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Shan't we? Yes, we shall. Okay. But I really like how these just, see, even this creates like V's, right? It just has the whole V vibe. So even the way I'm like loading it, going back and forth. There we go. So what do you think? It kind of reminds me of a cafe. So I'm going to put these up. Okay. So what do you think? What do you think? I don't know. Let me do this really quick. Okay. So those are my curtains for the room. And, you know, I really kind of like it. And I don't mind that, like right in the middle. I don't mind that. I am going to have to clean my glass right here. Right here. I'm not sure what that is. But you can really see it when you back up. All right, so let me show you the cubbies. This is hard because this thing is so tall. Okay, so these are the cubbies. So there's two cubbies together, and then the tall shelving unit, which is probably about 6 feet high. And then more, I put these two together here. And then see in the corner there, there's a space right in here. So that is where, you know what, Catherine? I finished the curtains. I started, let me see. Let me bring you back. I started the curtains night before last. I finished one panel and got through half of another panel. And then the next day I finished that panel and put them up yesterday and realized that they were a little bit not wide enough. And so that's when I made the middle panel. So yeah, I could do a tutorial for that. Those curtains were so easy peasy to make. They just came together so easy for me. So definitely I can do a tutorial for those. That is not a problem. And you can make those as long as you need and as wide as you need. And I have the code for the V-stitch that I can share with you, and then I can tell you how I did the top and the bottom. And yeah, so yeah. I can see from here that I put them on a little crooked, so it's hard to tell when you're up close, how tall they are. I mean, how even they are. That's what I meant, how even they are. So yeah. Yes, I could block the curtains, definitely. And especially that middle piece, because it's not as heavy, obviously, as the two panels, so it's not pulling down quite as hard on the little loops. So I'm noticing right now that even though I did the top exactly the same and the loops exactly the same, the design at the top is just a fraction higher than the other two because it's just not as heavy. But blocking would definitely help. Yeah, it would. But I can tell you right now, Valerie, that's not going to happen. No. Blocking would definitely help, but I have never blocked in my life, and I don't really intend to start. But it's a good thought, and blocking definitely would help. Definitely. So anyway, yeah, that's always fun. And so anyway, I still have all of the metal cubbies over here that, and they're still full. So, obviously this metal shelf is very haphazard and messy. So obviously that is going to change, because I can't, I just can't. Like this one shelf, because I was sorting and everything, this one shelf has, oh, thanks, Naomi. I'll get with you. Before I do the tutorial, I'll get with you so that you can make some. I love this, and I want to make some for my kitchen. When that sun comes through, because the front is facing the east, and the back is facing the west. So we get sunrise and sunset in our windows, which I don't mind at all. Except for when it's blinding me and I'm trying to talk to you, or when I'm at the sink and I'm trying to see and the sun is like right in my eyes. Now I don't know if this pattern is really going to, do the trick or not. I don't know, but it will definitely help anyway, right? So, and also with the shelving here as well, I'm thinking that I'm going to move my table, and it's not going to be where it is right now. I'd like to have a little bit of space in the middle of the room. I feel a little crowded right now, but that's okay. So yeah, I started putting my works in progress just on that shelf, and it just started piling and piling and piling. So that is a complete mess. I still have some boxes in the pantry that I have to go through and figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff, right? What am I going to do with this stuff? I don't know. I think what's going to have to happen is, excuse me. I think what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to get maybe another shelf or something. I don't know. I just don't know. Now, my hubby did find the metal units. So that's good. That's really good. So we have more metal cubbies that can get put together. Yeah. I'm not sure what's going to happen because I don't really want to put anything too heavy in that because even with it being zip tied and everything, it's still not as sturdy as as the wooden shelves or the fake wooden shelves or whatever they are, as the wooden cubbies. I'm sure they're not real wood. And but this metal shelving unit, according to the thing, it said each one was supposed to be able to handle 350 pounds. Well, I don't know. It says when evenly distributed, so you know how that is. My coffee is still good. I needed coffee this morning. Oh, Catherine says she bought clear bags from Amazon yesterday, and you're putting your yarn in those. Good for you. Good for you. Are they like the storage bags, like what came in the Mary Maxim, or are they the space bags where you suck all the air out and it gives it lots more space? Just curious. So I found my mom's sweater that I had started working on, remember? And so it was tucked safely in a crochet bag. And so, yes, so unpacked that. So I'm like, oh, here's your sweater, Mom, that I was working on. I knew it was hiding somewhere in one of these boxes. So got that out. So that's good. And yeah. So one thing at a time for the crochet room, right? And I feel very encouraged by these cubbies and by this shelving unit. Very encouraged. So now I just need to get it all together, right? I just need to get it all together. So, and there's no closet in here, so there's no hiding anything. Everything is out in the open, but I do have some cubby squares. They're the kind that slip into the cubbies, So I thought, well, I could put those on either the metal shelving unit and hold things, or, oh, good. You sent a picture that you're going to go throw your yarn, let's see, in them for each project. Oh, nice. Nice. You're going to organize them according to projects. That's wonderful. That is really great. So yeah, I'm thinking that those cubbies can hold, not the cubbies, but the square cubby inserts, the fabric inserts. And so I have a couple of those. So, and I have a couple of those from the old house. The ones from the old house, they're bigger because those were bigger. The cubbies were bigger. So these cubbies are smaller. They're like 10 by 10. The ones that I had, the one cubby thing that I had at home in Florida was 12 by 12 or 14 by 14. It was bigger. So anyway, that's my story there. So how is everyone this morning? I just kind of jumped into everything, didn't I? Yes, I did. Thanks for sending the picture. Yes. Thank you. And so that was, let's see. I can get the color for those curtains if you're interested. It's so nice that when I'm sitting back from here, it just has, like, I'm not seeing one specific color. I'm just seeing, just a general vibe of, you can tell that it has a color to it, but you can't really tell what color it is because it's not this big solid color, So it really, the yarn really does work well with that design. And I'm glad that I did, at the top I did a couple rows of half double crochet. So it gives it kind of like an edging kind of a look, but it doesn't take over the curtain, right? It just gives it enough of an edge so that it, you can tell, oh, there's the top. It didn't just like start and just kind of hang there, Kind of gives it a little finished look. But so anyway, and I do like what I did there in the middle. Now I should have counted how many of those, because I just kind of started and I skipped 7, and I probably should have counted how many stitches I had. Thank you, Naomi. I should have counted how many stitches I had and then divided it by whatever, and or seen what it was divisible by and then gone by that, because my little loopies in the middle part are not, like, I ran out of room at the end. So while I maybe I did 10 or something like that, or 8, but then at the very last one I only had half of what that was, so it was like 4 or something like that, 4 or 5. So but that's okay. It's hanging here, and I don't care. And I don't think anybody could really tell, because, curtains can kind of bunch up, so you just don't know, right? So anyway, that's what I worked on, and getting more shelving up. Yay, good, I'm glad. Thank you for the reminder, Naomi. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. So that's really all that I got for this Friday. Today, hubby and I are going to go to a nearby town where they have a Home Depot. I'm really tired. I don't know how much walking around I can do. Yesterday, I was exhausted. I woke up and even my legs felt so heavy, like I could hardly pick them up and walk. I was just so exhausted the whole day. And I kind of woke up feeling that way today too. So anyway, I don't know how much walking around I can do, but we're going to go to Rural King. And anyway, we're just going to check it out. And they have fruit trees. I don't think we're going to get any today. I think we're just going to look at them. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're doing. So anyway, it would be nice to be able to put some fruit trees in our front, right off the veranda, so that we can keep an eye on them. And I don't think that we're going to really do anything else with the front. I mean, we could put a couple fruit trees on this side and a couple fruit trees on that side, looking off of the veranda, and leave the middle open if we want to, do like a raised bed there or something like that. I don't know. Or do some flowers, or I'm not sure. I do want to be able to see prettiness, everywhere. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. And I know that we can get some baskets that will hang off of the porch rail, and then we can put some flowers there. Do I do any other crafts or art? I used to really be into counted cross stitch, and I love counted cross stitch. I also know how to knit, and I love doing all kinds of crafts, but usually when I'm doing those kind of crafts, I'm with someone and we're doing it together. I love painting. I used to do painting with a twist quite a lot, so much so, in fact, that they gave me my own apron. And yeah, so I'm really happy about that, and I love that. But I painted so much that I ran out of wall space, so that reminds me that I was going to fill this room with some of my paintings, and that way, I can at least get them out of the attic, right? And so yeah, I love doing that. And I like to draw. I just like to do anything. Am I really good at anything? I'm pretty good at crochet, I think. And I'm okay with other things, but that's pretty much. I don't do the painting dot things. My hands shake too much to hold on to those little dot things. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. That was one of the questions that you were thinking. I think that's a great question, because it gets people talking about themselves, and then when they talk about different things, they get ideas and they share ideas, and then other people start thinking and talking and all of that too. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So, thanks for that, because you just reminded me of my painting with a twist and how I have all of these clear walls around here that I could just put all kinds of pictures up. And so thank you for that, Ambi. That was really good. So once I figure out, where everything's going and whatnot, then I can definitely, I can definitely start decorating my room. So that was good. That was a good thing. So, folks, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Tomorrow, we're getting Chinese takeout for my birthday. I'm so excited. I love Chinese. I love Chinese takeout, and it's like I want all the Chinese, right? And I love Chinese food. I like Japanese food too, and I love like going to a Japanese steakhouse. That's fun. I even like a good sushi restaurant because they have other things like chicken katsu, tempura vegetables, and stuff like that. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, and stuff like that. And I love that. I don't hate sushi, but it's not one of my favorites. So yeah, I mean, a California roll, what's not to like? I mean, I like the crab, I like the rice, I like the flavors that you dip it in. What I don't like is the chewiness of the seaweed. That's the only thing I don't like, is the chewiness of it. It's not the flavor of it. So, good questions. Good questions, Ambi. You could definitely ask them. So, did Alice slip out without me seeing her? Aw. Okay, that's okay. I know she had an appointment. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And maybe I can show you some more updates on Monday. I might get some of those paintings down and hang them up. I would really like that. So anyway, I hope that, okay, thanks, Ambi. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Stay safe. Be kind and get hooking, and much love to everybody, and thank you for the birthday wishes, and I will see you on Monday, and I'll be older on Monday. If you can believe that. So, bye everyone.